There's something about a nice kind of casual arcade golf game that just makes everyone a little bit happy. It's a nice, easy way to spend a Sunday morning, just a few rounds on the back nine in a nice arcade setting, and that's what Powerstar Golf delivers.
Yeah, totally. And I think it just goes to show just how many bases Microsoft are trying to cover here. They've got their big Titan sports titles with the likes of FIFA and Madden, and and when it comes to golf, Tiger Woods is it's wavering on the quality side these days. So here we go. Here's Powerstar Golf. It's fun, it's silly, and that's fine. I'm super up for it, and I think obviously invokes that sort of look of everybody's golf that everyone really enjoyed a couple of years back. And yeah, I mean, it's just really cool. It's digital only, so it's sort of one of those things where you might give it a little try, realize it's really fun, you've got some friends coming around, stick it on for a couple of holes.
It's another example of a digital game on Xbox One, though, that still has a lot of stuff to unlock as you go through. So it's a game where you are going to have to really dig in deep and keep playing if you want to unlock the new characters and new abilities down the road. That said, not a bad looking game.
No, it's fairly pretty.
It's got its own sort of style, sort of a slight sort of Pixar-y sort of thing going on, which is quite nice. And gameplay-wise, it's super, super simple. I mean, we didn't even bother looking at the instructions. We just picked it up, pressed A again to stop swinging, and we hit the ball. I mean, that was basically as simple as it got. It's exactly what you would expect.
It's exactly what you want from a golf game.
You don't want complications. You don't want to play around with the analog stick, pulling it back and pushing it forward. With this type, I mean, for a more accurate game like a Tiger Woods, where you want a bit more precision, you want that challenge, that's great. But for something like this, you want it to be really simple, almost brainless in a way. You want to be able to just laze around on the sofa, almost horizontal, still being able to play this.
I think something I was really happy with was just, launch of Xbox One, it's got Kinect. A game like this, where the mechanics are so simple, you'd almost expect it to be Kinect only. And I think the fact that it's so satisfying to play with a control pad, especially with the new sticks, that's just really cool to see for me. Microsoft aren't shoving Kinect down our throats when it comes to the games, and it's making for better releases all around.
Absolutely. And the other thing to mention here is the multiplayer side of things. There's not really a direct multiplayer like a take your turn type situation. It's more asymmetric than that. You'll basically see the scores that people on your friends list have gotten, and they'll be constantly reminding you of where they've been on this course, what their best record for a drive was, how many hits they managed to get to the pin in, if they hit par, if they got a birdie or whatever. So it's actually, we thought at first, that's a bit strange that you're not able to play directly against your friends, but on further thought about this, it's actually a pretty good thing. Golf games have a tendency to be horribly slow when you play multiplayer because you're having to wait for the other person to take their turn. Doing it this way is actually a much more natural, speedy way of doing things, and it doesn't require everyone to be online at the same time. You can actually challenge your friends without them playing live. They can be doing something else.
Yeah, and that's something we've seen the success of that on sort of Need for Speed games, SSX, that have come out over the last couple of years. It's just great for basically bringing you together with your friends, in an indirect manner, but still keep the rivalries going. You can always see what they're doing. You can always strive to be better. And that's awesome. I think Powerstar is not going to be the game everyone looks to when they go to pick up their Xbox One, but it's definitely worth a shot if you've got, a couple of quid lying around.
Absolutely. And if you're the kind of person who's picked up a golf game in the past just for a bit of light fun, bit of a light sports experience, then this is definitely going to be one for you. And we've given that one 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.